I'm talking another path for those of us maybe do not understand the Dharma talk and meditation. I'm talking about a simple path towards liberation, enlightenment is through selfless service for the poor, sick, and unfortunate.
In order to become a fully enlightened being, all inner perception of objects, listen carefully, I'll explain. In order to become enlightened, all perception of objects or phenomenon that's perceived must be correct perception. That correct perception leads or brings us to full enlightenment. Wrong perception of phenomenon and objects creates wrong reaction. Wrong reaction creates more action. Those actions are called karma, afflicted karma. As long as we have afflicted karma, the source is wrong perception. As long as we have wrong perception, we have afflicted karma. As long as we have afflicted karma, in between the afflicted karma, we can give food, we can help animals, we can take care of the old, we can show respect, we can give shelter. Still, we cannot become enlightened. So, when we do selfless, inverted commas, acts, that is giving food, doing charity, or giving properties, or giving education, it is very good. But even an ignorant, afflicted person can still do that for a short time. Example, some people may give food to others, not because they want liberation, but they want to look good. Some people can give charity to others or help for others because they want a better position. Some can even do it to achieve better karma in order that they have a better life. Those are still afflicted action. So therefore, when we do outer charities, it is very helpful for us to be awakened to see lower states of existence or people who suffer in order to bring awareness to our minds to practice deeper. But to only do selfless charitable acts, you will not become enlightened. To become enlightened, you must change the fundamental view, which is the perception of objects that are not pure, that are not clean. Example, your perception is not clean. Dualistic view. So therefore, if we wish to become enlightened, we can become fully enlightened without doing any charity. But we change the dualistic view. When we change our dualistic view or wrong contaminated perception of phenomenon, then we can do many charitable acts. Kuan Yin, before she became a Buddha, what she can do, and after she became Buddha is quite huge. What Buddha can do to liberate others before he became a full enlightened Buddha, and what he can do after he became a Buddha is huge. Huge. So therefore, the very purpose to engage our time and action into changing our afflicted view of phenomenon, the very reason we do that is so that we can become even more charitable and to become selfless. To become truly selfless, we have to erase self-cherishing mind. Self-cherishing mind arises from dualistic view. So therefore, if you wish to be a selfless person and to do immense charity that never runs out, you must do the contemplative path, which is meditation. Without meditation, only charity cannot bring you to enlightenment. If it does, it will be very, very long process. Why? The fundamental process of becoming enlightened is eradicating wrong view, wrong perception of phenomenon. When wrong perception of phenomenon is eradicated, wrong reaction, wrong habituation is purified. When that's purified, no more new karma arises. When no more new karma arises, only the old karma is there and is purified. How does the old karma become purified? By correct view. That's called emptiness. Is that understood, sir?
Yes, the reason why I say that, I remember some time ago, I've gone through a videotape on the lamas. Because there's one lama mentioned he did a lot of charity work. He started an old folks home. And then, yes, in Tibet. I can't remember the name already. And then he was asked about this person's spiritual position. He was told the way he does things is already reached that stage of Lamahood already, very high stage. He just do self-love service by running an old folks home. I can't remember the tape. I remember one tape many years ago. I read about that.
It is a good action,
Good action.
but it will not bring you to enlightenment alone. That alone. That alone will not. That's why contemplation is much more stronger than charitable acts, although charitable acts is very much encouraged. Why? What you're trying to change is your mind. So if you do a lot of charitable acts, it can collect a lot of merit, and it can break some outer, external habituations, but the actual internal habituation, self-cherishing mind, very difficult to break. That one can only be broken on meditation, directly. Understand?
Because by doing all this charitable work, you become more loving to others, you become more compassionate, you develop a feeling for the unfortunate.
You become more,
More.
but you don't become that a level of a Buddha. Not the level of Buddha. Why? Because how do you know you don't still have equanimity? You can still have favoritism. So having loving compassion for many beings is wonderful. That's one step, one level. But that is not Buddhahood. Definitely is not Buddhahood. Okay? You haven't fully understood, come back. It didn't go in 100%. Never mind, it went in a little bit. It's okay. Learn more.